The time to use the bathroom is now, because I'm rolling. Hey y'all, it's Amber and welcome to Hot Mess Yoga. Get ready for a low belly blast on your mat today because we're doing 30 minutes, Dude, Where's My Core? Based on the 2000 American Stoner classic, Dude, Where's My Car? Starring Ashton Kutcher and Sean William Scott. It has 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. Do with that what you will. Today for your class, all you'll need is a little bit of water, and then I'd highly recommend a block as well. If you do not have a block at home, you are free to use decorative pillows or heavy books. Put the pillows on top of the books. I'll get started today on our mat in Supta Baddha Konasana. I'll meet you there.
You'll begin your practice by coming down to a seat and bringing the soles of your feet together to touch. Now, I, for one, love a block on my tailbone, but if that's uncomfortable to you, you can just place your block out to the side and just melt your beautiful body onto the mat, palms up towards the sky to get some energy. And just hear your breath for the first time today. Take those manual breaths, option to place your palms on your ribs, to feel your belly inflate and deflate. Take at least 3 full rounds of breath here. Let them feel heavy and weighted. Big inhale here. Open mouth exhale. When you've taken those 3 breaths, remove your block and place it at the top or the bottom of your mat. Close your knees like a book, and then bring your ankles close enough so you can tickle the backs of your ankles. Inhale, kick your right leg high to the sky and take a few ankle circles first. Exhale, supine figure 4. Grab for the back of your left thigh and squish your legs into your chest. Notice if your shoulders have lifted. Double down on grounding them to the mat. I know I say this all the time, but we hold so much tension in our hips, so let it go here. Take a breath in. Exhale, let your hands go free, but drop your legs to the right side of your mat. Use your ankle as a hook to anchor your knees closer into the mat. As you find a twist through your spine, gaze over your left shoulder. One more breath here. Exhale, bring your legs back center. Now twist them the opposite way. So your right knee will point up high towards the sky. Your left knee will ground down. Flex through both sets of toes. Breathe in. Breathe out, come back center. Now kick your right leg high, shake your booty cheek like a stripper, and let's take it on the other side. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Give me those ankle circles. Exhale, supine figure 4. Grab for the back of your right thigh. Pull your shoulders into the mat. Get any tension out of your hips. You know that's where we hold that stress. Breathe here. Exhale, fly your arms out wide and manipulate your space to drop your knees to the left side of your mat. Gaze away from your legs. Now, I know today is all about the core, but you're also going to be getting into your hips as well. So take those side body stretches, your oblique stretches. Come back center. Exhale, take it to the other side. So left knee points high up towards the sky, or maybe it even draws down towards the bottom of your mat. Turn your gaze towards your left shoulder. Just here a little bit longer. Wouldn't it be so nice if we could stay like this all of class? Guess what? We won't be doing that. Slowly bring your knees back center. Shake a little booty cheek life back into your left leg. And hug your knees to your chest. Give me 3 rock and rolls to the top of the mat. Honestly, I feel like a kid doing this. This is my favorite part of my yoga practice. Once you've taken your 3 rocks, cross your ankles and back it up like a dump truck. Bring your tabletop to the center of the mat. Now squeeze your thighs together in tight. So start to wake up your inner thighs. Inhale, cow pose. Make this all about drawing your core down, lifting your chest forward. Exhale, cat pose. Hug your low belly in. Let's take it twice more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, squeeze your pelvic floor, cat pose. One more, make it dramatic. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Look at your belly button. Now keep that slight round of your spine. Hug your belly and tuck your toes right where they are. Inhale, hovering, tabletop. And pull your knees out wide and close. Open, close. Use your core to keep everything lifted. Breathe right here. Strong for 4. Last 3. Hold out and pulse in 2 and 1. Find that pulse. Exhale, exhale. Squeeze your obliques here. Last 4. 3. You hold in 2 and 1. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze 4, 3, just 2 and 1. Take one more cat-cow before we start to stand up a little bit. Place one hand at a time to the top of your mat. Inhale, high plank. Stack your shoulders on top of your wrists. It's these isometric holds that are going to help us find strength today. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Get into your calf muscle stretch by bending one knee at a time. Inhale, lift your heels up high to the sky. Exhale, ground them down. Slightly arch your spine. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, look forward. Give me 6 to 8 steps to the top of your mat. Hug your low belly in as you get closer. Stay grounded to your mat and find your ragdoll pose. Grab for opposite elbows or interlace your palms at the nape of your neck. Really pay attention to your knees here. Can you drop your booty a little bit lower? Now rock back on your heels and slide your palms underneath your feet for Padahastasana gorilla pose. Again, bend and straighten your legs and protract through your scapula, round through your spine. One more breath here. Exhale, release your hands from your feet. Tuck your chin to your chest and use your core to float away from your mat and rise to standing. Take your time with that transition. Once you're there, let's take some shoulder shrugs. Get them even bigger to open your shoulder girdle. And now take your shoulder shrugs forward and down. Now, point all 10 toes forward. Avoid externally rotating your feet. Palms at your side. Find neutral. Inhale, mountain pose. Hands to the sky. Feel like a gymnast sticking the landing here. Pause and breathe. Ground through your heels. Zip up your thighs. Connect to your core. Breath in. Exhale, juicy back bend. Draw your elbows down like a cactus. Keep your chin low. Squeeze your booty. Allow your core to lift you back to the sky. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Move in slow motion. You're going to hear me say that so many times today. Bend in half, hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, use your core to lift your shoulders in line with your hips. Listen up. Left foot steps to the back of your mat. Come down to your back knee. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Take your time. Your core is in control of each asana today. Wiggle the left fingers. Exhale, side bend to the right. Place your fingers in between your shoulder blades. You also have the option here to go for your cow face arms and interlock your fingers. So you're feeling that lateral flexion of your spine, but lift your gaze up high towards the sky. Open your chest. Remember, your obliques are controlling these movements. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Ground your palms. Left hand is your base. Inhale, easy twist. You can take a knee if you'd like, but shift your back heel forward if you're remaining standing. Option here to also use a block underneath your left palm to bring the mat a bit closer to you. Concentrate on the twist of your core and work to detach your belly from your thigh. Yes, friends, a lot going on. One more breath here. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. You know we got to do it on the other side. That's how yoga goes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Low lunge. Take your time. Gently ground your knee. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Stack your hips on top of your knees. Shoulders on top of your hips. Elvis your pelvis forward. Hands up, breath in. Wiggle the right fingers. Exhale, side bend to the left. So bend in the direction of your knee. Place your palm in between your shoulder blades, or again, go for your cow face arms. My right obliques are working here. Pull your belly to your spine. Softly lift your gaze up towards your elbow. A lot of concentration here. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Tuck and lift your back knee. Right palm is your base. Inhale, easy twist. Pay attention to the rotation of your spine. Pull your navel in. Gaze up high towards the sky. Breath here. Exhale, forward fold. Gently step your feet together at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, belly in. Exhale, high to low plank. Shift your shoulders forward, lower to your low plank. Hug your elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your knees off of the mat. Pull your ankles together like magnets. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Push your hips back. All right, y'all. We did it slowly. Let's take it twice with a little bit of flow. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, gentle back bend. Pull your hips forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Ground your knee. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Pull your hips forward. Exhale, side bend to the right. Cow face arms, or you could just ground your hand between your shoulder blades. Gaze up softly. Inhale, kneeling warrior, hands high. Exhale, low lunge. Left palm is your base. Inhale, easy twist. Pull your belly from your thigh. Exhale, forward fold, hop to the top of your mat. Second side, inhale, halfway lift, belly in. Exhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Ground your knee softly. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Connect your hips to the top of your mat. Exhale, side bend to the left. Place your palm in between your shoulders or go for your bind. Gaze up. Ground from your knee. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Lift your back knee. Right palm is your base. Inhale, easy twist. Gaze up at your thumb. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Use your core as an anchor. Hollow your belly. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Option to take knees here. I'm going to show you that variation. Ground your knees, bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze your booty. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck and lift back. Let's do it one more time, but with a couple of add-ons because I'm a stinker and I love you. Let's go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, gentle back bend. All this is the same, but get even deeper in your back bend because it's your last one. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold, bend in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Ground your knee. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Listen for the change. Exhale, side bend to the right. Bring your hand behind your head and take tiny dips. Dips. So work your oblique, right oblique. Crunch and crunch. You got it. Exhale, exhale. Just shush with your breath. Breathe it out. Maybe lift your gaze up to your elbow. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Pay attention to your elbow. Crunch your elbow to your belly button. Feel that squeeze. Give me 4 more. Inhale, 4. Exhale, squeeze. Look back at your toes. Inhale, lift up for 3. Exhale, feel your low belly muscles working as you round. Inhale here, 2. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, 1. Exhale, crunch and hold. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Ground your knee. Hands to the sky. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Exhale, side bend to the left. Take that tiny pulse and pulse. So warm up your core set of muscles by working with your obliques. Shush with your breath. Yes, dip and dip. You got it. Maybe lift your gaze up high. Make each and every single one of those dips count, y'all. Just a little bit of fire for your practice. Start building heat. Just 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Exhale, low lunge, tuck and lift. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, crunch your elbow to your belly button. Give it to me 4 more times. Inhale, 4. Exhale, round, dome through your spine. Inhale, 3. Exhale, punch your elbow to your belly button. Inhale, 2. Exhale, get further into yourself. Last one, really make it count. Dig deep. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Yes. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, forward fold, top of the house. Now widen your stance here. Exhale, lower for Malasana frog pose. If your block is at the top of your mat, you guessed it, grab for that block. Some things to pay attention to in your Malasana frog pose: tall spine, and use your elbows to open your inner thighs. So I know this is a pose that's quite challenging for me, so I have to double down on taking those head and neck circles and finding the things that bring me calm. So just breathe here. You got a water break coming so soon. All right, slowly come off of your block and then just let your frog pose completely collapse. Grab for some water. We'll meet back in a moment to get into our core exercises. Take that water that you need, take the time that you need, but you're still gonna stay set up at the top of your mat for these core workouts. Ground your heels to the mat, close your thighs together. Dome through your spine first, and then reach forward and lower to your mat for 4, 3, chin up, 2, I didn't say 1, I didn't say it, I ain't say it yet, don't you dare, and 1. There you go, all the way down. Now pull your ankles close so you can tickle the backs of your ankles, just like you did before. We'll start with a basic crunch. Bring your hands behind your head, lift and lower, crunch up and down. Keep your tailbone flush to the mat, lift your chin towards the sky. Elbows so wide you can't see them. It's those basic movements that really get the job done here. 8, you got it. 7, breathe. 6, hug your knees together. 5, hold up and pulse in 4. You know I love a pulse. 3, you pulse at the top in 2. Baby pulse in 1. 8, 7, just 6. 5, isometric hold in 4. 3, 2, and 1. Hold 8, 7, elbows wide. 6, 5, just 4, chin up. 3, 2, lower in 1. Now, y'all, that was just a warm-up, so hug your knees into your chest, and we'll meet in legs up the wall once you toss a little bit from side to side. This is where it's gonna get a little spicy. Bring your hands behind your head, lengthen your left leg long so it hovers off of the mat. Crunch directly up for 8, 7, all the way up. 6, you got it. 5, chin up, you twist in 4, twist to the right in 3, keep that fire going. 2, twist to the right in 1, you got it. Just 7, breathe. 6, elbow to knee. 5, hover your left leg. 4, do both in 3, combo in 2, and 1 all together. It's middle, down, twist right. You got it. Up the middle, down, twist right. Breathe it out, squeeze. Yes, last 2. Twist, make this count. 1, and twist. Ooh, my goodness. Now let's take the other side. 8 up the middle, lift and lower. Crunch, you got it. 5, hover the right leg. 4, you're just here. 3, you twist to the left in 2, and 1, let's get it. Left, down, exhale, inhale, crunch and twist, armpit to knee even. Last 4, combo in 3, these are killer. Combo in 2, and 1, take it to the roof. 4, and twist. Strong for 3, squeeze and twist. Last 2, hover that right leg, twist, make that last one count. 1, ooh baby, and twist. Knees to chest, rock side to side. Those were murder. But now you're all set up for your crow pose, which is coming up next. Take about 3 rounds of breath in your Supta Baddha Konasana. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what to expect for your crow pose. I'll break everything down first, and then I'll invite you to join me. So set up your hands and feet like 4 corners of a box. This requires a huge bend in your knees, like I was talking about earlier. Then ground and suction cup your fingers to the mat, wrap your elbows in. I'm showing you what I'm doing on the mat up close in the camera, so grab and actively turn like 2 jar lids. You create a shelf for your knees to rest on. From there, shift forward a little bit and squeeze your low belly in. Lift 1 set of toes, and then see how it feels to lift the 2nd set of toes. If all feels well, squeeze your low belly muscles that you just worked, point your toes in, Hug everything to the midline, gaze out in front. As you take practice, take a couple of wrist circles in between. Also, let's talk through how you could get into your crow pose 2 ways using a block. So like most people, we're a little bit afraid to hinge forward because, we don't want to bust the shit out of our nose. But you can set up a block a couple of inches in front of you, way out in front. Find your crow pose, and if it feels good to you, aim for your forehead to rest on the block to support you. You're still squeezing everything, but it takes a little bit of the fear out of busting your shit. Great. Now, you'll place your block underneath your feet if you just want to feel the shape of crow pose as you would hovering in the air. Even in this, I'm still squeezing my low belly like crazy. So, try out those 2 options. You'll have about 6 to 8 rounds of breath. If you're like Amber, I don't do inversions. Well, I completely understand. You are still a yogi. Feel free to rest in child's pose during this part of the video. Remember, hands like 4 corners of a box. Create a shelf for your knees. Hug your belly in. Shift forward. Take wrist circles in between. And when your body has had enough of this inversion, we'll meet back in child's pose. I'll give you 4 breaths to rest in child's pose or 4 breaths to get there and keep working on your crow. I'd love to hear in the comments how your crow pose attempts went, so be sure to leave those there for me at the end of class. You are well over halfway done with class, so let's take this final push before we descend. Inhale, tabletop, rise up, hips shake a little side to side. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend one knee, bend the other. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Connect to your low belly. Inhale. Exhale, hovering half pigeon. Dome through your spine. Squeeze your low belly. Inhale, right leg lifts. Dial your pinky toe down. Exhale, low lunge. Stay lifted. Inhale, crescent lunge. Use your core to roll up until your hands reach the sky. Find that bend that you did when you were in kneeling warrior. Squeeze your thighs. Breath in. Exhale, side bend to the right. Take this slowly. Option for hand to hip or option to find your cow face arms like you did when you were kneeling. Really use your core to stay grounded here. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Straighten your back leg. Big transition here. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Flex your toes. Exhale, standing figure 4. Hands at heart center. Point your knee down toward your mat. Remember, find that tall spine like you did in your frog pose malasana. We'll take 1 full round of breath here. Concentrate on something out in front. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, warrior 3. So level off, reach forward as you step back. Breath here. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, 3-legged down dog kick. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, let's get to it. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, hovering half pigeon. Lift your hips as high as you can, belly in. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, ground down to rise up. Inhale, crescent lunge, very slowly, move in slow-mo, reach up high. Find your stability through your legs. Exhale, side bend to the left in the direction of your knee. You choose your arms. Maybe gaze forward or lift your gaze to your elbow. Stay committed and connected through your obliques. Inhale, crescent lunge, hands high. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Hug your belly from your thigh. Let's take it. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing figure 4. Point your right knee down towards the mat. Sit low, chest up, chin up. Breathe. Prepare for that warrior 3. Use your core as an anchor. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Get ready for it. Exhale, warrior 3. Act like there's a $100 bill between your thighs. Keep your thighs zipped together. Breath here. Exhale, low lunge, step back. Inhale, 3-legged down dog kick. Exhale, downward facing dog. Can we do it just one more time, a little bit more quickly? Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, hovering half pigeon. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Ground through your front heel. Inhale, crescent lunge. Huge bend in your back knee. Exhale, side bend to the right. You choose your arms. Lift your chin. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Launch forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing figure four. Sit low. You have two options here. Option to stand up tall for tree pose. You can bring your foot to your calf muscle or your upper inner thigh. Even in tree pose, use your core to find balance and stability. Zip up your spine. Your second option from your standing figure four is to try out the inversion flying pigeon. You can back up your feet just a little bit and then ground your palms to the mat like you did for crow pose. Create that shelf and twist your elbows in like you're twisting the tops of a jar. Take a breath, shift forward, squeeze your low belly, and see if you can gently lift your toes off of the mat and point them back. One more breath here. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge. You can move slowly. Inhale, three-legged down dog kick. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's get into this last side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, hovering half pigeon. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Find that bend in your back knee. Exhale, side bend to the left. You got it. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Launch forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing figure four. Remember, you can take your tree pose on the other side, or you can take your flying pigeon. You have options. Do what works for your anatomy, for your journey. In either pose, connect to your core. 2 breaths here. Start to make your way back to your standing figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog kick. Shake out, kick out. Exhale, downward facing dog. You did it. You made it. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come down to a seat. Get some water. You have one more juicy stretch before you descend to your Shavasana. We got this. So open your legs out wide, bend your knees. It's almost like a frog pose that fell over. And bring your hands, twist your knees to the right side of your mat. Inhale here. Exhale, find child's pose arms. So this is a variation of half pigeon. Feels a little bit better on your legs because your left knee is bent. Breathe here, 2 rounds of breath. Oh yeah. Stay committed to your practice here. Avoid thinking about what comes next. Inhale, lift your chest center. Exhale, one continuous motion to your left side. You're almost like a break dancer here. So switch your knees and bend forward. Breathe here and find comfort knowing you got one more stretch up the middle. And then you're going to lower to your back. And then you'll lower to your back. 2 more breaths. Spend some time here. Rise up to a seat. Lengthen your legs, hands to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. You can stack your forearms, or if the anatomy feels good, or if you have the anatomy, you can reach your chest all the way forward. Just flex your toes up towards the sky and then turn them out towards your booty to really get into your inner thigh stretch here. Take a breath in. Deepen on your breath out. Well, friends, it's time to descend, so close your legs like a book. Lower to your spine. Happy baby pose is the last pose you'll take before we meet legs together. Give your hamstrings some love. You can grab for your inner or your outer feet. Now squeeze everything tight. Thank your body for moving with you today and supporting you. Exhale, Shavasana. You can pause the video here. We'll meet back seated on your mats. Thank you, friends. Namaste.
Wow, what's worse? Taking that 30-minute class or sitting through the actual film, Dude, Where's My Car? The world may never know. All I gotta say is thank you so much for joining me for 30 minutes on your mat today. And if you enjoyed, be sure to like and be sure to click that subscribe button so you can check out more of my videos. And if you wanna take my classes live, guess what? Miracles happen. You can. Just visit www.thehotmessyoga.com. Bye, y'all.